sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys fell short last week after a victory in the opener. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. By a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes them dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping it contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
And it's incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing his Dart.
8 yards to go.
That's to Cam Scatterbroo out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Daniels. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now Ben Johnson's talked it over with his guys upstairs, and out comes the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, New York.
1st down, here's Scatterbroo. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2.
On the toss is Scatterbroo. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up.
To throw is Dart. And that will be incomplete. Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Giants are off now with a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Daniels looking to throw. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out come the Giants. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scatterboo to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop it right around the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the
on the counter, Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
To throw is Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 46. Hunt will try going up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run again with Hunt. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
31-yard line.
Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And 4.
Score! Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels with career touchdown number 60. And Washington has taken the lead.
They actually want the quarterback to keep the ball on an RPO. You don't want to hand it off inside of the running back gasher. You don't want him to throw it downfield to someone open. If he keeps it, there should be a group of people around him to keep him trapped. Instead, he finds a way to get out of there and finds his way going over the goal line and scoring a touchdown.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The New York set to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
They go play action with Dart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing his Dart. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Dart. A short one there, caught by Likely. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Commanders'
Here's Dart.
37-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Giants, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
Now throwing again, here's Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Dart's pass.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
To the air, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
Give up the middle, Scatterboo. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Dart. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Malik Neighbors, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have regained the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right there.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. But Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 20. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now inside the 25. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 26
to throw,
yards.
Dart.
And the Giants.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Dart's pass.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air again, Dart. This is caught. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air goes Daniels. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the 50-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it. And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Daniels.
The 26-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. That's late. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
And a Commanders first down.
A give right side now to Hunt. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
That's a gain of 6.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Daniels. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jaden Daniels with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 of the season. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Nothing like understanding where your escape patches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Looking to throw, Dart. A short one there, caught by Langley. Barely able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Here's the option. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New York.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Giants.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Scatteroo. And he is going to be stone cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Dart going to look to throw here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
And the Washington offense going back to work. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run again with Hunt. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Man, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Throwing his Dart. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
here's Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scatteroo. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gains.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for New York. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now Daniels. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Short one here, caught by McBride. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Landon Jackson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
To throw is Daniels. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Daniels pass.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and 3. They'll go screen here to Hunt. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard
Throwing,
line.
dart.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
To throw now, dart.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Good coverage downfield led to him picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New York.
Now Dart.
He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Scatteroo.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Dart to throw on 4th down. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down.
And they'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Daniel's going to try to sneak, and he's going to have the Commanders first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout.
That's
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Hands it off out of the gun. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels. And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Washington first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Washington, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next.